Hello, what's up? Back again here with me, Tony Zero. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys doing great, doing well. All right, today we're going to discuss the old Marvel Legends. Okay, as you'll know that if you see my recent video, I like to keep bashing in 1/6 scale figure. But today I was downgrade. I was playing with Marvel Legends. I just found this, having fun to it. So. As you all know that I was into female figures, and this Marvel Legend also have quite a lot action figures. Here's the thing, I do like okay, it's Marvel Legends, so it's Marvel characters. They have their own stories and everything, and have superpowers. But in my head here, I just like creating figures based on what's in my head. So I just like creating a character of figures in there. And I just, when I see the figure from the Marvel Legends or any like 1/6 scale, of course, 1/6 scale figure is for you creating a character that what you want, and so you got no limits for it. And today we're going to discuss about Marvel Legends. If you see my recent video, you will know that I really love it. Marvel Legends, Marvel figures, Psylocke. So, and recently I also give you an update about Marvel Psylocke figure, with the gun she wear. But in this time, I just saw they released the new character, the Marvel Silk. I really don't know this character is. Even I don't read the comics, but I know it's from Spider-Man for sure. And I thought that she was one of the mates from Peter Parker, friends, and then get bit by the spider, who bit Peter Parker became Spider-Man, and she became Silk. I don't quite read the books, but when I saw the figure on the cardboard, and I see the head sculpt, the other head sculpt, it's really pretty, if you see my video before, and I just got into Marvel Legends this year because actually I don't quite really like into Marvel things when they were not that good. So I decided to purchase this one to get the head sculpt. So I don't quite really like the figure, I just get the head sculpt. For what? If you see my recent video and the Psylocke 3 packs, that Psylocke. And then what I got is I got a few edit on her. Not edit, how do you call it? Update it or custom it? Yeah, something like that. So this is what I did. I removed the head. So when this, I put the head in here, and I hope you can capture it because I love the head sculpt. Yeah. I know some YouTubers also did this because she really looked like Psylocke. Not really look, but she looks just pretty. So what I did was I just put her in here in this body, and I repaint the legs and the butt. Yeah, and she just, I don't know, I just love her be like this. I mean, this is really cool. I really liked her a lot, and yeah, see, I hope you can see it. Yeah, and paint. So she's wearing a G-string or a thong, or what you guys name it. And for me myself, I really dig this. I really like this. And yeah, man, I mean, this is like one of a kind, one of my only Psylocke custom by me. And if you see if you see Mary Jane / Gwen figure, they also got 2 heads, right? So what I did was, when I took the head of Mary Jane, of course Mary Jane's supposed to be, tall, big boobs and stuff like that. She's supposed to be really look hot, right? So what I did was I was looking for another body that I can really, customize it. When I'm looking, because as we all know that Marvel Legends have a similar mold for the bodies, but some are different, probably just 1 or 2 or 3. But which one that I really like is Silver Sable or Boom Boom. You know, they have the nice body, but as we all know that Boom Boom have a pink shirt, bodysuit, and Boom Boom have a silver bodysuit. So what I did was I took a Boom Boom bodysuit and yep, I repainted into all gray. Maybe I'm going to customize the pants to be look like this, you know, something like a swimsuit or G-string, you know. Maybe I'm going to repaint on her. And when I did the repaint all, and I just changed the hands, because the hand section they have like a gloves sculpture, and I don't like that. Maybe the perfect one, if you want to get this body, maybe you should get Boom Boom, because there's so many chances that you can do custom on her, because you know, I think it's the sexiest body on Marvel Legends is for the female. Of course everybody know Black Cats have the body, but you know, the furry one doesn't, you know, you cannot do much custom on that, right? So what I did was, this is the head, right? This is the head from Mary Jane. What I did, I took the scarf from the silk, you know, so I just put it like this, boom, like that, and I put her here, the Mary Jane, and yeah, you got a new self character, right? And silk also have 3 hands, you know, the gripping hands, and the other hand, the relaxed hand, and the spider thingy. So what I did was I put the gripping hands. I always love the gripping hands, because I think all Marvel figures should have that. And yep, I just create a really brand new character, right? She's not Mary Jane. I don't know what probably in my head it's just some I don't know. Like I said, if you see, I really into, you know, Apocalypse Day, zombie apocalypse, and there's a female survivor or stuff like that. You know, I really into that kind of theme, you know. So what I did was this, and I really into Gatling gun. Gatling gun is like the best weapon for me, you know, for action figure. You know, you cannot go wrong with that. So what I did was I put her in here. This one is from Gundam, how do you call it? HG, Gundam HG, yes. So what I did was I put her something like this, and yeah, you get the picture, right? So she's definitely not Mary Jane, and I mean, like these Marvel Legend things, you know, for a cheap figure, they creating so much. I mean, they create the head sculpt really nice, you know. They create something better character head sculpt, you know. Even it's look really cartoon, but it's really comic. But I don't know, toys these days, they created something, everything really looks so detailed. But yeah, I really like this one, man. I really like this one. So for me myself, now she became like one of my least character. I don't know if I'm gonna create something like this. I hope they have something more like so many different head sculpt, but you know, something like Mary Jane or something like that. Because so yeah, this is something that I just updated. I'm customized it. And if you see the Black Widow before, you know, the gray one, you know, I want her to look more accurate, comic accurate, you know, without the jacket and the backpack and everything. So this is what she came look like. Yep. So I just replaced the hands and I painted gray. So yeah, of course the gun is from Punisher. it's from Punisher, and this one I really don't know. Some guys from 112 Customs, they selling this. It's really nice and cheap and really have the details on it. And yeah, so I just like creating you know, a customs. And I mean, look at this. This is more like the comic accurate, right? She just wear gray tights, you know, without the jackets and the backpacks and all that crap that she came with. It's not a crap, but you know, in that case, I'd be more into, you know, comic accurate. But yeah, in this one, in these two, you know, I create something. You know, Psylocke. I always love Psylocke. I often have I think I have 3 or 4 Psylockes from Marvel Legends. And this one, like, I really like the most because, yeah, I think, well, probably when I'm showing this, probably some of you guys already did the same thing what I did, but yeah, I just dig it, or I can give you something like an idea for you guys to create if you want to. All right, this is the head from Silk. Oh, come on. There you go. So yeah, it looks good. And you repaint the lower body, you know, something like that. And this is something that really I created by my own head, that I create myself. Paint it all gray. Before I want to paint the whole bodies black, but most of my character that I create, because I know I have still some few Marvel Legends that I create by my own creation in my head. They're not they're not more Marvel characters anymore. Well, of course, if you can see, this is from Mary Jane, but Mary Jane doesn't look like this. She didn't carry a big guns everywhere, and she doesn't wear costume something like this. So this is something that I really like, want to put in my head for a story, that I create my action figures, you know, like what I did for my 1/6. Don't worry, I will show you more for my 1/6 figures that I create. But this one I just want to show you a real quick video here for my Marvel Legends, because I don't know, these days I just, you know, I really into these small figures than 1/6, because in 1/6 scales, you know, you have so many unlimited create that you can create. So there are so many things. I put it in my shelf. I will show you one by one, but I really don't know where to start. So in this time, while I'm you know, I'm still playing on this Marvel Legends, so this is what I came up with. But what you do is you have to sacrifice one body, something like this. So, you know, this is not gonna be used, or maybe, I don't know, because I just took the hands part for this one and then I repainted. Why I took this hand, because if you use the other hands, you will show a big gap, you know, around the hands. So this is, I think, the perfect body for this Black Widow costume if you want to. Well, maybe you can find another body, but this is from Black Cat, and I don't really like the character. And the good thing is, some sellers out there, they will just sell the body without the head sculpt and no accessories, just the body. So this body I really can, you know, do custom of it. So yeah, this is what I came up with. And yeah, like I said, I already purchased two Psylocke. This is the original head. This is I swap it because I really want her to be here, but in this case I have to buy her, which that I really don't know what the story of her, because I don't read the comics and everything. I even don't know this character exists. I mean, as you'll know that I'm not really into, you know, actually I'm not really into I'm really into superhero, but not the type like, you know, Marvel, you know, the colorful Captain America or Iron Man or stuff like that. I really into something more like dark, like Ghost Rider, like Spawn, or probably, you know, if you see my recent video, Vampirella, Lady Death. I want to show my 1/6 scale Vampirella, but there are so many YouTubes out there already showing Vampirella and, you know, review it and all that. So yeah, I guess that's it, man. I think this is the video for today, and You know what's cool about this Marvel Legend things right now, you know, you can create, you can mix it with the guns from Gundam. You know, there's so many possibility as well, like 1/6 scale kitbash. You know, man. I'm really excited because I don't know. Basically, I'm done with 112 figures. You know, back in the day, if you were still in the 90s, still in action figures, back then Marvel did really suck figure. I mean, they of course they have Marvel and DC characters, but they create the action figure looks really stupid for me. They're not really good until this 2020. I found that these Marvel Legends. I know they're not expensive figure, but there are so many possibilities that you can kit bashing if you want it, because you see the other video that they can dismantle it. So I just like, wow, they can, wow, and I just thinking a lot. So wow, okay, so you can do kit bash on your Marvel Legends. And what I really like about Marvel Legends is the proportions. You know, if you see my recent video about TV League Vice and Vampirella, I know it's more expensive figure, but I think it's a little bit too small for the female. I really wish they create something as big, as chunky as this, because it's when it's small. Like I said, if the figure was small like this, it's supposed to be playable. You don't have to hold it really slowly, because you can really exactly like what I'm touching here. Like you can bend it something like this. Like Americans play with their action. American kids, they're always tossing around their figures. I don't know why they do that, but for me myself, when I have an action figure, I really just enjoy it, posing around, not really throwing or bashing around. I don't know, even when I was a kid, I always doesn't play, I don't bashing my figures around. That's not what I do with my action figure. I like to posing and something like that. So what my conclusion is, there's so many possibilities that you can do a kit bash with your Marvel Legends, and I'm quite really addicted to it right now. And I guess that's it, man. This is my first kit bash on my Marvel Legends. Yeah, and I really dig it. And yeah, just wait to the update. I think I'm going to repaint the lower section, something look like this. I think she's gonna be low. Do you think I should do this kind of repaint too for my first purple Psylocke? What do you think? I mean, look at that. She looks hot, right? Yeah, because the original one, it's all black. The pants, it's all black. Alright, I guess that's it, man. This is Storyzilla. Oh yeah, buat kamu-kamu yang kalau mau lihat, mau tahu kapan syuting segala macam, mau nanya-nanya hal itu, you can follow my Instagram on Storyzilla the one, because di situ cuman aku bisa nge-update my movies or TV series, because when I try to put it on my YouTube, I don't have the copyright, so they took the copyrights and they wipe off from my YouTube. And here I'm just gonna show my hobbies and my music and everything that I just want to share with you guys. Alright guys, so I guess this is Storyzilla signing out. Peace and have fun with your life. Alright.